Hey guys, in our last video we explored fields and groups, packages, hierarchies, and even behaviors, right? So today we will explore calendar periods. So before we start with calendar period, let's make sure the few options. So let's make sure we have a master calendar in the field group, and then to support this analysis, right, I'm going to derive a new field called months ago. Okay, so this is nothing but it's just going to assign a number against each of this month. Okay, so as you see here, so this is my latest month I have in my data, month and year 2018 April, so I'm assigning 0. So going backwards, right, each month I'm assigning a number 1 2 3. Okay, so with the help of this months ago, I go back to whatever month I want, right? So let's say I'm performing an analysis current month versus previous month. So I'll just say 0 to 1. So if I want current month versus the same month in the previous year, so I'll just go back 12 months back, right? So 2018 April 0, 12 is 2017 April. So similarly, with the help of months ago, I can decide which month I'm interested in. Okay. So to support that, I have this months ago created in the script. So you can very well get this logic from the Click Help portal. Okay. So now let's get started. So let's go to calendar period. I'll create couple of items. So let's select the group, which is calendar group. Let me give some name to it. So first thing I'm going to create is the current month versus my previous month. Okay, so let me give some name, current month versus previous month. So I'm going to do this based on the year month field, and on the months ago, use with the help of this months ago field. Okay, so from here I'm going to select my starting offset, so which is 0, which means the current month. I'm going to go back one step. Okay, which is my previous month, so 0 to 1. Okay, so this is where this months ago field is going to help us. The numbers we saw here, right? So these numbers will help us over here in creating this. Okay, so 0 and 1. So 0 is my current, 1 is my the previous month. Okay, so I'm going to create this. So this is going to do my current month versus previous month. Okay, I'm going with the relative field since I have this months ago field. So if you have any flags created in your script, then you can go with flags also. Okay, so I'm going with relative. So based on months ago, 0, 1, create. Let me also create one more. Let's say current month this year. Okay, versus last year. Okay, so whatever month we are in, the same month I'm comparing it with this year and last year. Okay, so our maximum month is 2018 April. So with that, I will compare 2017 April. Okay, so this is based on year month, and the relative period is based on months ago, 0. Now the offset will be 12. Okay, I'm going back 12 months back to last year, previous year. Okay, so 0 and 12. So this is current month, this year versus last year. Okay, so I have created these two. Now, if I go back to my chatbot at Insight Advisor, let me ask some question. Let's say sales by category. Okay. So earlier it used to return a bar chart, sales by category. Now you see similar result, but with a new addition, right? In the bottom you see analysis period available. Okay. Since we have two analysis calendar periods, so it is giving us an option to select one. Okay, so I could see, let me go ahead and select this current month versus previous month. When I enable this, okay, so you could see the bar chart has changed, right? So I'm getting two bar for each category. One is for 2018 April, another is 2018 March. So current month versus previous month, right? So I can click on this and I could see the periods, period 1 and 2. I can change it. So if instead of March, if I want 2018 Feb, I can very well do that, and I could see April versus Feb for the 2018. Okay, so this is this calendar period. If instead, if I click on this, I could see what other calendar period we have defined in the logical model. So we created one more, right, for this year versus last year. So let me select that. So when I select that, you could see the chart has changed. It is showing 2018 April versus 2017 April. Okay, so here also we have options to change it. I can change the value. So instead of 2017 April, if I want something else, I can customize it. But by default, it is going to be the current month this year versus previous year as per our definition. Okay, so we could see the uh, options, right? So this is how the calendar option helps us. Okay, so you could see the period applied name over here, and we could see it's how it is getting applied in the chart. Now we can use this calendar period in our behavior also. Okay, so let me create a behavior. Let's say for this measure, master live measures, saying default calendar period, calendar group. The period, we have two periods, right? So I can select any one of them. Let me select this year versus last year. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm setting a behavior. So every time I ask some questions with fields coming from master live measures, it is going to apply a default calendar period. Okay, so before that we have to make sure this master live measure and master calendar are placed together in the packages wherever we are interested in. So I have kept it together in all the packages, and we have set the behavior here for the master live measure. So if I go back to my fields and groups, under master library measure I have orders and total sales, right? So now let me select a measure from the master lib. So I'm going with total sales by category. Now we could see by default it has assigned this calendar period, current month, this year versus last year, right? Okay, so it has selected this current month versus this year versus last year. You could see this is selected by default. Okay, even though we have one more period available, but this is going to be treated as a default option since we have defined it in the behavior. Okay, so hope we got some basic understanding of calendar period and how to use it and how we can utilize them in the behaviors. Please do let me know in the comment section for any clarification. Thanks for watching.